good, bro? So you probably thought clicking this video I was going to talk about the stupid things that people talk about on YouTube already, like timing your replies. If she replies in 7 minutes, you reply in 14. I don't agree with that stuff. That's not how you should text girls. I've just got a bunch of things written down, as I usually do, just things I think are actually useful whenever you're trying to text girls, like actually trying to pick up girls and meet them in real life and stuff, right? So the first thing I will say to you is don't time your replies. I find it so stupid whenever guys tell you to like, oh yeah, if she replies in 10 minutes, you reply in 30, or if she replies in an hour, you don't even message her like that day. I think that's completely stupid. I just don't think you should operate like that. But if you actually want to get girls through text like properly and like meet them in real life and stuff, right? The actual chads, right? They answer whenever they want to. They don't time the replies. They text them whenever they actually want to text them. Like, they aren't doing the petty thing of like waiting to reply or like airing them that whole day or purposely not messaging them. Because girls, bro, girls know if you're doing these tricks. Like, girls are very smart. I've said this a few times on my channel. Girls are very smart. They can tell if you're like practicing something. They can tell if you're planning, if you're trying to like put them in a trap. They can tell because they've been through it 100,000 times. Bro, trust me, girls can tell if you're like doubling the amount of time they took to reply to you. Bro, they will notice if you're replying to them because you want to reply to them. Like, they will notice that. So bro, just be a chat. Like, just answer them whenever you actually want to answer them. Stop trying to be this textbook guy who just replies at like double the amount of time that they took to reply to you. It's stupid. Don't do it. But yeah, the next thing is don't beat around the bush and be direct with her. Stop being a pussy and just say what you want from her. If you want to meet her, just say that to her. Stop trying to like beat around the bush and say, I like your plant and your background in that picture. It's so stupid, bro. Just don't do that. If you want to go on a date with her, just say you want to go on a date with her. Girls will respect you a lot more if you just say what you want. For example, whenever I used to go on Tinder, I used to make the mistake of like trying to like compliment them to try and get something out of them, to try and set up something. Mainly it was to try and get their Instagram or their Snapchat or like whatever they were using back then, right? But as soon as I started doing this thing, right, I would swipe up to girls and I would say, hey, I think you're pretty. I want your Instagram. That is so much more direct than trying to beat around the bush to say, hey, you're pretty. I really like that thing that you do like on the weekends. Bro, just say to them that you want to go on a date and it actually works. I'm telling you it works. And this is coming from me. I'm not the most attractive guy ever. This works, bro. So stop being a pussy. Just say to them what you actually want. And bro, most girls respect it. Most girls actually prefer you being blunt and being bold, if that makes sense. From what I've been told by girls and by men who get girls, girls do not like someone who's being indirect, someone who's trying to beat around the bush. Girls do not like that. Literally just set in stone what you want. Like, the first 5 messages, you should have said already what you actually want. Don't wait days to like ask her to do something. Like, ask her like relatively quickly. Like, don't be a creep and like ask her the first message. Like, don't ask her to fuck in the first like 2 messages. But yeah, the next thing is, and this is so like, bro, it's been so demonized nowadays. It's so like, it's so bad to do this, and people think that like you're kind of deterring her away from doing this, right? But it's complimenting her. Bro, fucking compliment her. Stop being this guy all mysterious and like not replying to her and like doing all this bullshit. If you think she's pretty, call her pretty. And if you're actually high value enough and you're actually successful and you're respectful and she thinks you're attractive, she will actually appreciate it. Bro, the guys who say don't compliment her, don't give her validation, are the ugly fuckers who watch porn. Stop listening to these people. Listen, bro, listen to this advice. Compliment them, bro. Trust me, just compliment them. And they will actually appreciate it if you're high value and hardworking. Stop trying to be this guy who doesn't give validation, because validation is the most important thing whenever it comes to relationships. Bro, I know people, including myself, I used to not validate my ex-girlfriend. I used to think it was bad to validate my ex-girlfriend, bro. I know so many people in relationships that tell me that they don't even validate their girlfriend because they think it's bad. They think that like she's getting like immune to like their compliments. That's just not how it works. Of course, if it's like not genuine compliments and you're literally just trying to like fuck them or something, or you're just like trying to get nudes out of them or something, right, then obviously that's bad if you're just complimenting them for that. But if you have a genuine compliment, it circles back to like answer when you want to. If you actually think she's pretty, say to her that she's pretty. Bro, this is literally how chads operate around women. Like, they aren't doing the stupid shit of like timing the replies. They actually answer whenever they want to. They be direct. They don't beat around the bush. And they're not brainwashed into believing that you shouldn't be validating them or complimenting them. I see so many videos online and they're telling you to like not validate them and like take your time to reply to them. Bro, reply to them if you want to. Just reply to them. If you find them pretty, compliment them. Don't be a fake guy. Actually be genuine. The whole thing of be yourself is true. Be yourself. Like, actually be like the guy you actually want to be, and you will get women. That's just how it works. If you be yourself and you don't try these stupid manipulation games, because girls know it, bro. Girls know all these manipulation games because they do it themselves, and they've literally been test subjects before of all this manipulation tactics tricks and stuff like that. So if you come along and you're not doing this stuff, you're not timing your replies, you're not doing all this bullshit, you're not like trying to like, oh yeah, don't like validate or that's stupid, don't do that, huh? She will actually appreciate it and you'll have more success with girls. I'm telling you right now, you will. This is coming from a guy that used to be like, that used to do all these things. I used to time my replies. I used to purposely leave girls undelivered and stuff because I thought it was like better for like trying to get girls. I used to always beat around the bush and take ages to ask them to do things and I would just get friend zoned. That's probably why you get friend zoned, because you take way too much time in actually asking them to do something. Whilst there's a guy asking them to do something tonight, there's a guy asking them to fuck in their car tonight. Meanwhile, you've got a 30-day snap streak with her, debating, asking her to go out. Just stop being a pussy and just ask her, just be genuine, bro. Trust me, if you do them 4 things, I'm gonna list them again. Don't time your replies. Answer whenever you actually want to answer them. Don't beat around the bush and compliment them genuinely. If you do them 4 things, you will get more women. I'm telling you right now. Bro, this is the reason why you don't get girls through text. This is the reason why you get delivered all the time. You get unfollowed by girls. You don't get girls liking your stories because you're doing all this stupid shit you don't actually need to be doing. But yeah, I hope this helped. I hope you actually find value in this video. Actually do the stuff I'm telling you. Don't be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then click on the next video and don't actually do it. Because I promise you, if you do this, you will find so much more success in women. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can boost it into the algorithm by liking it, blah, blah, blah. You can subscribe. Love.